Hi, I'm Emile Mack. This is my dad, Emile Mack. This is my mom, Jenny Mack. They love me so much. But we would have never met if fate hadn't brought us together. Let me tell you the story behind our family right now.
Risk of forest fires and natural disasters, such as earthquakes, lurk in the city of LA. You can never be too careful here, and in order to ensure the safety of its residents, countless groups and organizations come together for a mutual assistance system.
Okay. Thanks. Yeah, no problem. Okay.
The men and women at the Los Angeles Fire Department always need to be ready to be called upon whenever there is an emergency. That's why there never seems to be a moment of calm in Deputy Chief Emile Mack's life.
What we're doing here is, in the Emergency Operations Center, is coordinating the city's response. And what that means is all the city departments have representatives at various tables here in the Emergency Operations Center. Those department representatives are giving the Emergency Operations Center information from the departments about what their status is, what they're capable of doing, and also information so we can determine just what is the situation with the nuclear detonation.
There's no time to relax for Emile Mack, especially because another life-changing event is waiting for him. Today, he has big news to tell all his family and friends. What was the big news that he just had to tell them in person?
Welcome to our baby shower. It's like really quick because we're about to fly out next week for Korea to pick up Mia, our adopted daughter. So what we have here are all our friends and people that we work with and family and friends from the Korean community, and so we're just having a good time here today. So it's our chance to celebrate with them.
Yes, Emile decided to adopt a baby girl from Korea named Mia. He can't seem to hide his excitement about finally bringing Mia home. A smile doesn't leave his face.
So you just said,
And he can't help but talk about her endlessly.
That's a song. We're so excited. Yeah.
The man who made all this possible for Mr. and Mrs. Mack is Steve Morrison, who had adopted a young boy from Korea.
This is Steve Morrison, and as I said earlier today, Steve was made this all possible, and we're very grateful to Steve. He is the founder of the organization called Impact, and has really been an advocate for international adoption of Korean orphans. And so again, Steve, thank you so much.
Pleasure is mine, Emil, and a lot of best wishes, and you have a happy moment.
Here, smell it, sniff it.
They will all soon become part of Mia's life. It was with their strong support that Mr. and Mrs. Mack were able to make this life-changing decision to bring a baby into their lives.
What we want to say to you is obviously thank you. For Jenny and I, this has been a dream that we've thought of long, and it's been with us our whole life, and now we're here. Thank you, Steve and Jody and the family. It's really been appreciated what you've done for us. Okay.
To Mia, Yes, you're very blessed to have two wonderful parents who love you already and who will nurture you and watch you grow, and that's exciting.
Us and your extended family, we're really, really happy to meet you soon. You are going to have the best life ever. Your parents are so loving. Your dad and mom are like the nicest people in the whole world, and we're just so happy to meet you soon, and we wish you the best of luck with everything you do.
You have a great parents. I am very close friends with them, and I probably sometimes babysit you, so we're going to see you very, very often. So hope to see you soon. Bye.
Mr. and Mrs. Mack have lived in America for over 40 years, and the reason they decided to adopt a child was because of Emile. He was adopted by an African-American couple when he was just 3 years old. He owes his success in life and career to the happy family environment his adoptive parents brought him up in.
I always remembered is that with my parents, they always made me feel very comfortable with them. And even though I had an Asian face and they were all African American, I never felt from them that I was different. They gave me an opportunity. It just made me more want to adopt, and because I was brought from Korea and it was such a great opportunity that I had to grow up here in the United States, I want to also bring another Korean child and give them the same opportunity I have had. And so
The person who encouraged him to share the blessing he had given as a child was none other than his wife, Jenny. She understood how he felt about adoption even before he said a word, and was the one who suggested that they should look into adopting a child. To Jenny, having a family is a true blessing.
I have 6 brothers, and ever since I was small, I used to tell my mom when I grew up I was going to have a lot of children, and I was going to adopt a child. After I met Emile, and he told me he was adopted, it kind of made sense, you know, that we had that same dream.
Imagine how beautiful it is that individuals from different cultural backgrounds who grew up in a completely different environment can come together and become a family. A few days prior to his departure to Korea, Emile went to see a childhood friend.
Hi. Myra, are you home?
Yeah, I'm back here.
Hey, I have something to show you.
Same voice.
Same Myra. Before the fences, and then
His friend, Myra, still lives in the neighborhood where they grew up together, and Emile visits her whenever he misses the days of his childhood.
yeah.
It must have been difficult for Emile to adapt to the new environment when he first came to America from Korea. What was he like when he was young?
Carl.
So Emil was very nice, very friendly, very kind. We had a lot of friends. He was a boy. He was all boy. So, you know, he would play, and if some of his friends would come over from somewhere else, you know, I still want to play because that was my friend. So I'd make sure that I got involved in the playtime also, and he never casted me away.
You know, since you adopted a long time ago,
Yeah.
well, we're adopting now. So that was the first picture we saw. And yeah. And And you know, as we
Chunky girl.
Yeah,
She's so cutie.
as we were flipping through the pictures,
He tells his friend that he's about to adopt a young girl named Mia. This brought back all the memories from the past for Myra, who grew up next to Emile, an adoptee from Korea.
I think it's wonderful. I'm pro-adoption. I'm pro-adopting any child that needs love. Doesn't matter what family they go to, as long as it's a loving family. Because if they weren't in that family, where would they be? So I'm loving it. I'm loving it. We talked about it at one time. He was very supportive when I adopted my little girl, and I'm going to give him that same support. So I'm very excited for him.
Isn't my dad amazing? This is how I found my new family. I'll miss my foster mom, who raised me for 6 months. But I'm glad that I won't have to say goodbye anymore once I meet my new mom and dad.
Tomorrow, Emile will be flying to Korea to meet Mia. He thought about the struggles he had to go through for 3 years before finally finding someone to call his own daughter. At the age of 50, he made a decision to adopt a child from Korea, but he came across an unexpected hurdle. The Korean government had passed a law stating that you had to be under 45 to be eligible to adopt. But even laws and regulations couldn't stop Emile.
You know, a few very difficult times. One was when we found out there was an age limitation. And so that really almost made it feel like, oh, this is not going to be possible. And then the adoption people that we were talking to referred us to who has now become a very good friend of ours, Steve Morrison. And so Steve became a very good friend and an advocate for us. And after we were working with him for a year, he one day then said, hey, why don't you go to Korea?
At the end of all the hard work and effort, he was finally given the opportunity to adopt, and his prayers to welcome a beautiful child into his home was answered when he saw Mi-young with a bright, infectious smile.
Look. And we flipped to the next page, and then more smiling pictures, and then more and more and more, and then by the end of the little photo album they sent us, this is her.
The baby girl Mi-young, whose smile lights up a room, was born again as Mia. Mr. and Mrs. Mack are finally in Korea, where Mia is waiting for them. Emile is overwhelmed with emotions to be in his mother country.
Oh, I can't stop looking out the window. I'm looking at how modern and how built up everything is here. Because when I left Korea when I was adopted, it was 1960. So I really feel like I've come home. Even though I haven't been here in 50 years, it just feels just so comfortable, and really, I feel like I'm home.
He may not have any memories of his childhood in Korea, but his heart still remembers his homeland. Leading him back here is the greatest present Mia has given Emile. From now on, he plans to learn more about his home country with his daughter, Mia. Emile looks amazing in his hanbok. It was surprising to find out that this is actually his first time trying it on. Jenny, who's Japanese, also looks fantastic. She seems proud of the culture of Korea, home to her husband and daughter.
Okay, serious.
If they hadn't decided to adopt Mia, this opportunity would have never come.
Oh, that was really good. That was serious, sister.
Emile vows to pass on the memories and culture of Korea to Mia, which he missed out on as a child.
We want Mia to know as much about the Korean culture. As you can see, our friends are, many of them are Korean. They know a lot about the culture. They're teaching us about the 1 year birthday and all the special things that go with that. And also we have our friends that want to teach her to speak Korean. So she'll know a lot about the Korean culture.
Emile and Jenny look for special gifts for children who are in the unfortunate situation that Mia was once in.
What else?
But Jenny seems to be distracted by something else.
Oh, my, here they are. Oh, we found it. This is for Mia.
A pair of chopsticks for an 8-month-old baby. Perhaps this is her way of showing motherly love.
What do you think about those? You want to get those? She can grow into them.
Big. You ready?
Yeah, okay. Get those. That'll be her.
Has earmuffs. Like, she's so stubborn.
I think it's the little bear hat.
Their house is already full of things they've bought for Mia, but they're still looking for more presents for her.
Okay.
Jenny and Emile, they seem to be a match made in heaven. Today is the day Emile and Jenny get to meet Mia for the first time.
Hi, how you doing? Good to see you. Come on in.
They seem to have prepared a lot of things.
Supplies for the
In Emile's hands, there are numerous items he bought yesterday for donation. Jenny brought a hanbok for Mia. All they have to do now is take a deep breath and get ready to meet their new daughter.
Very special.
Oh, like you said, we're both very excited, and we're also nervous because today we get to take Mia with us, and so we are now our family.
When we first saw her, she actually saw us from the car, and she smiled at us, and I told her she could see us, she knows us. So I kind of felt like maybe that's how a mother feels when they first see the baby and the baby looks at you, and smiles at you. So I'm just worried about her. She's going to cry a lot. And, from the mother's point of view, those emotional things that she's going to miss and the transition of what she's very used to. This is her home, and I understand even more now because this is my first time in another country. I went through transition and crying, but I'm okay. But I know it's going to be hard for her to get used to, a new food, new language, new faces. But I think she's going to be okay. We pray a lot, and God will take care of it. So we'll be okay, I think. But I'm just, mom's worried.
I only saw my mom and dad in pictures, and they finally came to get me. My dad's smile is so gentle, and my mom is so pretty, like me. I hope I don't cry and make a fuss.
Oh, spoons inside. Okay.
Since the adoption was finalized, a photo of her new mom and dad was shown to Mia every day to familiarize her with their faces. Maybe it's because she doesn't want to say goodbye to her foster mom, but she shies away from her new parents.
Oh, she watches TV?
They take a look at how Mia has spent the past 6 months. But Mia hasn't been just captured on photos. She has been engraved in the hearts of her foster family.
I'm ready for a nap. To me young. It's very touching. Young, you will have grown a lot when you read this. After you leave, I will often think of you. You climbed on my back, held my hair, spit water, smiled while I played Bo Peep, and gave me a smile in a standing position. When you go to America, be a good girl to your parents and study hard. Be a person of high position and bring glory to your country. I'll be reminded of your smiling face very often. Keep good company and with good friends and stay healthy all the time. Keep smiling always. I love you, Myung. This was from the foster brother.
He's only 10 years old, and he was such a nice letter, you know? So she can go, and then we have lots of...
She's too young to remember her foster family.
They're gonna teach her.
That's why it's even more heartbreaking for those who are left behind to let her go.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Right. Okay. Bottle.
It's time to say goodbye. But
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. Thank you.
Mia suddenly remembers what it felt like to be held by her foster mom, whom she spent the past 6 months with. Mia still seems uncomfortable around her new parents. They try to comfort her with toys, but she keeps making a fuss. She calms down a bit, playing with the handkerchief, but only briefly. The new parents turn to food as a last resort. Milk to the rescue. Huge smiles spread over the new parents' faces when they see that Mia has calmed down. And a smile spreads on Mia's face as well
Daddy gonna eat it. Daddy gonna eat it. Daddy gonna eat it. Do you ever come to Los Angeles?
Thanks to her dad's goofiness, Mia starts laughing again.
Yeah?
It's a relief. Because you're so scared about getting connected, and so it really is a relief and makes us really happy.
Yeah?
Emil is amazed and thankful that Mia is adjusting quickly, and he immediately starts boasting about her.
Show the ear on that side. Ow!
The ears.
See that ear on that side? On the bottom right here? It's like a scoop, huh? So my mom said it can hold a piece of rice, right? That means she's going to be very wealthy and very successful. I have it. Not that it's true, but...
Yeah.
No, I never met my natural parents. We had the adoption papers from when I was adopted many years ago, and so friends of mine have researched the papers and actually went to the address of the orphanage, but it's no longer there. And they also went to the adoption agency, but the records were no longer there. So they couldn't find any information on my parents from the records or that anyone was able to find. But you know, I have thought of them, and I know it was a very difficult time when I was born, and you know, it would be nice for them to know that I'm okay. I love them very much, and for Mia, it will be, if she wants to, find them and talk to them and have a relationship with them, that's something that is part of her life, and I encourage her to do that. So I would be very happy that she does find them one day.
Mia seems to have finally found where she needs to be, in the arms of her dad. Today is the day that she begins her journey to America, which will be her second home.
Hi, how you doing?
Oh, here.
Good. Well, we're leaving the Seoul airport now, so we'll be there in about 10 to 12 hours. Okay. Yeah. Yep. She just said hello. Yeah. So we'll see you in a little while. Okay. So we'll see you there. Okay. Love you. Okay. We'll see you soon. Okay. Bye. Boy.
Mia won't remember the 8 months she spent in Korea, but the unchanging fact is that this will always remain as her and her dad's first home.
We'll come back when Mia's older, and we'll show her all around Seoul and Korea, so she really knows where she was born and learns the culture and the heritage, and it will just be a very good experience for her to again see where she came from and also where her dad came from. So we look forward to coming back. Okay, we'll see you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Wow! This is my first time being on a plane. But look, I'm not throwing a tantrum like other babies.
Hi, Daddy. Hi, Daddy Bones.
Hi, Mia.
Hi, Mia.
Mom and Daddy are worried about me anymore. My new home, LA. What's it like?
Hundreds of people greet or say farewell to each other at the airport. There is someone waiting at the airport, excited to meet Mia for the first time. It's her grandmother. Maybe it's because she senses that she's family, but she doesn't cry at all in her grandmother's arms.
Oh, well, you know, just getting, they land us way out there. Okay. And then they have to bus us in. Sure. Yeah.
She actually looks peaceful despite being surrounded by new faces.
Yeah, welcome home. 안녕하세요. Where's your mom? Are you looking for your mom? Looks just like you. Yeah.
Just like him, huh?
Mia fell asleep before arriving home. Where she meets her grandmother, who couldn't make it to the airport because she's ill.
She said, I've been
Study all these strange people. I'm your Amelie.
You should have seen Mom holding her. Mom held her.
Is Mia suffering from jet lag? Emile comforts Mia, who just wants to fall asleep, and explains that she needs to be awake to meet the people who have been waiting for her.
Look at that. You even have a little bassinet.
Perhaps their genuine love for her spoke to her heart.
We're excited that you're here.
She finds peace in her dad's arms once again.
Hi, Grandma. Oh, hi, sweetie. Hi, sweetie. How you doing?
Huh? Say hi.
Oh, I'm sleepy.
Yeah,
Tell him to go away. Oh.
We're just very grateful to have Mia here, and it took so many people that helped us to make this day possible. So I'm just so overjoyed, so happy and excited, and we just want to thank all our friends and family and everyone that really is, like I said, made this day possible, because without them this would never happen, and we wouldn't have the joy of having Mia here and now a family. So we're just overjoyed. Hey, Mia. This way. Okay, we'll switch. There they are.
This is how Mia began her new life in America. Love seems to be everywhere on Christmas. And there's a smile on everyone's faces. It's already been 2 months since Mia joined the family, and since then, a bright smile has never left Emile's face. What was Mia up to for her very first Christmas in America?
Say Merry Christmas, Humpty.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
We have Jenny's mom, May.
Hi.
And then Jenny's brother, Carl. And this is Mia. And this is Mia's first Christmas. And she says, I dressed up very special. I picked out the dress myself. She said, huh, what would Santa wear? And she said, oh, I think I'd wear this one. And so she's waiting for Christmas presents and everything today. And there's Mommy.
Hello. Hi. Say hello, Mia.
And so Mommy and Daddy
Telephone. Hello.
have been getting ready for Christmas dinner with the family. And so all the family's over, so we can spend the day together, and everyone is wants to be with Mia on her first Christmas.
Mia looks so cute and happy. She no longer shies away from anyone, including her grandma. She has become a mischievous girl, crawling all over the house and doing whatever she wants.
Okay, let's see what we have next coming out. Okay, and then we have a string bean dish. And then
Emile is
more
busy
beef.
preparing for a
We'll
family
cook a
gathering.
different way.
How much has Mia grown in the past 2 months?
Her other favorite toy is a plastic spatula, and she takes that around and waves it around. So we had the whole house set up for her crawling, and so we had all the cabinets and everything locked and picked up everything for Mia as she's crawling around the house. Now that she's sprung up and she's walking everywhere, now we have to redo the house and make it safe. It's funny. Hi. Okay.
She's no longer seen with a baby bottle. Instead, she's eating solid food. She even has 4 teeth now. Emile can't seem to take his eyes off her.
Comes another one.
She takes a bite of her sock,
Comes another one.
and then a bite of her food.
Yeah.
This may be a strange sight to everyone else, but to her family, she is just too adorable and precious.
Okay.
Being near Mia brings great joy to her family.
Do you want cake?
That's good.
She was on Korea time. And so she would go to bed at like 3 or 5 in the morning, Emile, when we first came home. So like we're all sleepy and she's all awake. She's wide awake. But it took about a week, huh?
Yeah.
About a week, and then she adjusted. And the doctor said probably because of the sun, you know. And then, but it's funny because she still stayed on her schedule. The foster mom had her on the 10 o'clock nap. And the 3 o'clock nap, the eating time, everything. She just made, adjustment. It's weird. I said, okay, well, this is easy.
Uh-oh, Merry Christmas.
She's around
Hello?
on Thanksgiving.
Mia is starting to resemble Emile in her looks and her behavior.
Hello.
Oh, yeah, they're both funny, and they both like the camera, and they both like to eat. They both like, she likes sweets like Dad. I tell him, don't give too many sweets. What else?
She don't like
But she's a good girl, though. If you tell her no, she learned that no. Yeah. She's growing so fast, it's hard to keep up what she's doing. Like she wants.
Mia is now the young princess in this family who fills the house with laughter. So what's changed since we last saw her?
I can jump. I can ride. Hi, Mia. I can walk. I can dance. I can say Daddy.
Looking for squirrels.
And I can love you.
Mia's family is celebrating her first birthday.
Okay, here we go. Uh-oh.
She is more comfortable standing up than crawling on her knees. Emile is amazed at how fast Mia has changed. She can even run.
It's better to chase her than her to come to you. Go to Daddy then. Go to Daddy. Go to Daddy.
And she seems to somewhat understand what they're saying. Jenny and Emile are pleased just watching her.
She hits herself on different things as she's running around. You know, our typical thing is we immediately start laughing with her. And then she's trying to figure out, what should I do? Should I cry or should I laugh? And so when we're all sitting there smiling and laughing, she starts going, and then she starts laughing and smiling, so she's kind of caught on to that. And so even as she's walking around, stumbling and bumbling and falling down, she's giggling and happy. Hello, here we are, live at 7. Ow!
Did it hurt?
She just bit the microphone. Ow!
Owie.
Ow! Ow! She does. She makes everyone happy. She just brings happiness and joy. And so that's, you know, people at work, when they see me and they said, you just can't wipe that smile off of your face when you talk about Mia. And I said, I can't. You know, it is such a joy to have her, and it's so great to come home to her and see her like she is right now, just so happy, and to be able to pick her up and hold her, and for her just to lay her head down on my shoulder, and it's just it's just so special.
Mia is the best thing that has happened in Emile and Jenny's lives. So, they prepared a special present to thank her on her first birthday.
We made 2 different kinds. This one is more of her, Emile loves this picture. It's like a tomboy kind of model. Hello, darling. And then they didn't have enough of these, so we had to use these. So we just did that. And then this one is when, that's her in her little dress. So this is her kind of tomboy, playful, and this is her princess. So I don't know, whichever one the guests want to pick, you know, they can take.
These 3 now share a brand new life that is far richer and full of joy because they're together. And they'll continue to cherish each other and share more unforgettable memories for many more years to come. January 13th, on her birthday. Mia stands in front of her family and friends for the very first time. They all gather around to say hello. Mia receives love and attention wherever she goes. The reason Mia's parents invited all their family and friends for Mia's first birthday was to follow the tradition of Korea, where a grand party is held to celebrate a baby's first birthday.
So this is the traditional part of the first year birthday is the rice cakes, and then this set up the way it is. And so
it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Wow.
Yeah.
They even prepared the important item grabbing event, which they learned about through a Korean friend. It's done to make predictions about the baby's future career, depending on the item he or she picks.
Mia might just go like this and choose more.
And that's great. She'll be a painting doctor who's very scholarly, who's going to live a long time. And she'll be very athletic when she's not working as a doctor, and she'll have lots of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. So that would be super.
Jenny bought a hanbok when she was in Korea for a day like this. She changes Mia into the adorable hanbok.
I don't know. And the shoes, cute.
Yeah, that's so cute.
Because Mia is born in Korea, and she is a 3/4 Korean and a quarter Chinese. So we're celebrating, and out of respect for her heritage, we're celebrating her Korean tradition to do this party for her. And you know, it's for me, I think it's going to be a good luck for her. I like to follow tradition, and it's important for her when she grows up. She's not going to remember right now, but when she grows up, she can see the tape and the pictures and know that she had this celebration for her in her tradition.
It's time for the much-awaited item grabbing event. What will Mia pick? She looks to her dad for help and can't seem to make a choice.
Emil, you may want to come.
Yeah, probably go down.
Everyone holds their breath and waits.
She's going to be a good athlete.
She finally puts her hand on something and... There's nothing else that Emile could wish for, except for Mia to be happy and healthy, regardless of what she chooses to do in the future. He is especially grateful to be blessed with a daughter like Mia today. To them, family means everything.
A family is people that share very good things and sometimes not so good things. And with families, you generally don't get to pick who your family is, and which really makes a family truly need to have strong bonds. And families need to be very loving of each other. They need to be very understanding of each other, forgiving and tolerant, and very accepting of each other, and willing to do anything to help each other, because families don't get to pick who is in your family.
Did you enjoy our story? I'm going to be like my parents when I grow up. Why? Because we're family.